Continuation. Now let us see the list of characters. The characters in the play. Who are the lead characters who will be taking part in the play? Here, the first one is the bishop. The second one is a convict. The third one, Person, who is the bishop's sister. Okay. Mary, who is the housemaid. And lastly, sergeant of gendarmes. Okay. Sergeant of gendarmes. Now, I have already posted to you in the group yesterday to read the characters of each of this. To read the characters, right? The personality or the story, like the background. Okay. The background of this character. So with this, let us continue further. Introduction to the play. Now let us see the introduction. The bishop is upset, but like a true Christian, he felt that he was responsible for the convict's behavior. By keeping them before him, he had led him into temptation. He told the police that the accused was his friend and that he himself had given the candlesticks to him. So here, the bishop, it's like a quick summary of the whole lesson. Okay, the bishop here, he is upset because he felt that, like a true Christian, he felt that he is responsible for giving temptation to the convict. Temptation means to the criminal. Okay, for giving temptation. So how in what way the bishop gave temptation to the criminal, that is to the convict, by keeping the candlestick in front of him. So since he is a thief, he is a criminal, so of course whenever he sees something good, his mind will be filled with the intention of stealing the thing away, right? So the bishop, he was upset that he gave the temptation. And the bishop also told the police that the accused, that is the criminal, he was his friend to save the criminal. Okay, the bishop, since he was a true Christian, so in order to save him, he told the police that the criminal was his friend and that he had given the candlesticks to him. Now we will see in the story how this, the situations comes and how this instance takes place. So the beginning of the scene. Okay, let us understand the beginning of the scene. Before the play starts, let us see the scene inside the kitchen. The kitchen of the bishop's cottage, it is plainly but substantially furnished. Now this one, it is in the textbook. Okay, I want you, after you listen to the explanation, I want you to go through the textbook as well again. So here, the kitchen of the bishop's cottage, the kitchen of the bishop, it is plainly means very simple, but substantially furnished means even though it was very simple, but it was well furnished. All the necessary furniture were there. Okay. Doors R and L and LC, window RC. Now, when you see this R, L, LC or RC, you have to know R means right, L means left, LC means left corner, RC means it's right corner. Okay. Fireplace with heavy mantelpiece. Now there's also a fireplace with a heavy mantelpiece. Now what's mantelpiece? Even you can see in the slide, I've given you the meaning. A structure of wood or stone above the fireplace. So a structure of wood, made of wood, or it may be made of stone. Okay, like which we used to make above the fireplace. Okay, so that's what we call the mantelpiece. Down right. Now again, down side, that is on the right, down right side. Oak, we have an oak settee. Okay, so oak settee means a seat with a high back. Okay, it's like a seat, it's a seat but with a very high back, with cushions behind the door. Now there are cushions again behind the door. Table in window right corner. Again, there's a table placed in the right corner of the window. RC, now again right corner with writing materials and Now there are writing materials on the table and also a crucifix. Crucifix means a wood, okay? Crucifix means a wooden image of Jesus Christ on the cross. So this is what we call a crucifix. Even like in our houses we used to keep the cross made of wood, and even in churches we see the crucifix, right? So 8-day clock. Now 8-day clock. Here, can you see the word 8-day clock? Now the meaning of 8-day clock means a clock that only needs to be wound once every week. So once in a week the clock needs to be wound, means the clock needs to be moved. Okay. Right of window. Again, on the right side of the window. Kitchen tracer with cupboard to lock down. A kitchen tracer means cupboards where we used to keep the utensils, our spoons, forks and all. Okay. Down left, oak dinner table. Again, there's a dinner table in the kitchen. Now this is the setting of the kitchen. Okay. Now there's a dinner table. Right corner we have the chair, books, etc. Winter wood scene without. On the mantelpiece are two very handsome candlesticks. Now on the top of the mantelpiece, that is on the top of the fireplace, there are two candlesticks. Okay, a halter made of metal. Now candlestick means it is a halter made of metal. It's a I showed you the picture of the candlestick, right? So it is a halter made of metal in which a candle stands. Okay, and this candlestick, it was looking very strangely. Strangely means this candlestick was looking very strangely means it was looking very out of place. Why? Because the candlestick was such a beautiful one. Okay, it was such a beautiful candlestick, and it was not matching with the surrounding. Are you getting me? So it is said it looks strange. Now the beginning of the play, the play opens up with Mary and Persom. Now Mary means the housemaid and Persom means the sister of the bishop, right? Mary and Persom discovered. Discovered means in the textbook you can see a scene. Scene means now first we get to see Mary and Persom, okay, on the play. Mary stirring some soup on the fire, Persom laying the cloth. Now here we see Mary. She was, like she was cooking something on something like a soup on the stove, okay? And Persom was saying about scene laying tablecloth on the table. Now we will start with the main part of the drama.